Ma'am.
Thank you so much. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, I'll start with the session, and let me start the presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, before starting the session, ma'am, you have prefer to have a short break between the session if you want to have a break. And
Okay.
ma'am, if you have any PPT to present, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you have
So
any
I'm
PPT to
presenting
present, can you
one.
share to Jayanand
Yeah,
sir?
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yes,
okay. I'll
yes,
share.
ma'am. Yes.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
So I'll start starting now. Okay. So, are you all able to see the presentation here?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So, yes. So today's our topic is entrepreneurship and IPR, leveraging IP for startups and innovation. So it is mainly focused on the startups and how the academia people or the researcher can start their own startup along with teaching, and the students who are also in the research and want to develop any product or any idea, how they can start their journey of entrepreneurship. I will focus more about it, and how the IPR will play the role in starting the entrepreneurship journey. That on that I'll focus more. So let me start. So the role of IPR in entrepreneurship. It's a process because when you start any business or any startup, the first thing that you need to find out is uh, you have to develop an idea, and when you develop that idea you have to commercialize that idea. But before the commercialization you have to protect your idea so that nobody can copy your idea, and if you are not able to protect your idea, it will not able to commercialize and you will not get royalty or benefit from your idea. Or because ultimate every business, every entrepreneurship, every startup, the ultimate goal is to earn the money. So if you're not able to do that, so what is the point of making your journey as an entrepreneur? So first thing, whenever you got an idea, first you have to protect it, and then you have to monetize or your IP right, monetize your invention or monetize your intellectual property right that you have taken on that product, and then you just go and commercialize it. Then because there is a company, its name is Ocean Tomorrow. So they have conducted a research in every 5 year. So in every 5 year they have conducted research, and what they have find out that since 1975, the intangible assets of the company is taking most of the percentage of the profit. Like intangible assets means the assets for which it's a kind of asset or a property. You cannot see its existence, but it is there. Like tangible assets are your home or your any property, like if you are buying any home or car or everything, that is your tangible asset, because you can feel it, you can sense it. But the intangible assets are like IP right, it is there, you can earn profit out of it, out of that IP right, or you can monetize it, but you cannot see its existence. So that is the IP right is a kind of intangible assets. And if you see during these years, the percentage of intangible assets has been increased in the profit or in a market value. So it is very important to understand the intangible assets for the entrepreneurship journey. So why IP is like IP is a key to entrepreneurship. Why it is there? Because every startups and small enterprises, they have an innovation value chain. So it started from the ideation, then selection, then technology development and protection, and then manufacturing, market or commercialization. So you can generate your idea out of many ideas. You have to select any idea which is very prominent. Like every startup, they are solving the daily problems which are faced by the common people. So for solving that problems, they have the number of ideas in their mind, but they have to do some research that which idea is there, which is very important, or the problem which problem is very important to solve first. So that's why they have number of ideas. Now they have to select the good idea from the number of ideas, and then they have to develop that idea, or they have to develop a product from that idea, and after that they can manufacture it, or they can uh, sign a license agreement with any industry or any company who have all the facility to make that product. So that's why IP is very important, because whenever you are disclosing your product to any industry, you should protect your idea first, because they can take your idea and exploit it, and they can start their own manufacturing with that product without your knowledge. So that's why it is very important to protect your idea first before disclosing to anyone. Then uh, what how's the journey goes from idea to commercialization? First the idea is generated, then you have to protect your idea. If you have generated any technical kind of product which has some technical advancement, then you can protect it by the patents. And your company's identity, logo, trademark name, anything you can protect with the help of trademark. And if you created any manual, and that discloses all the technology related to your product, the know-how thing, then you have to protect that manual with the help of the copyright. So so first protect, just follow two P's before disclosing your idea. First protect, then publish. Then after protection, you need to develop a proof of concept or prototype of your product, because uh, when IP office is granting you a patent, they never ask you for a prototype or a product. In some special cases, if there is an infringement or any lawsuit related to that your product, any legal liability is there, in that case maybe the court is asking for a product. But in general case, they won't ask you for a prototype or any product. So that's why after protecting your idea, you can start developing the prototype or the proof of concept of your idea. And then you can you can actually go to the industry, you can collaborate with any industry, and you can start your own startup, and you can take the funding from the different agencies, maybe the government or the private, and then you can uh, uh, start manufacturing your product. And if you don't have the facility to manufacture, or you don't want to take that much risk, you can collaborate with any industry, and you can sign the license agreement and can start taking the royalty, or you can start earning money from your invention. And then you go to the market entry and scaling. So that's a different part. That's a completely different part, but I will tell you from idea to the technology licensing and startup formation, how you can go from here to here. So, so what is a technology commercialization? So technology commercialization is simply transforming idea or intellectual property into the market-ready product, and out of that you will start earning something. Or after the commercialization, whatever from IP right, you can start earning royalty. So that is also kind of commercialization. And it is very important for the academia also, because it promotes the real world impact or real world research among the faculties and students also. And it enhances the funding opportunities and collaboration with the industries, and it encourages entrepreneurship skills in the faculty and students also. So it is very important for the academia, because we are doing many research, maybe in the legal framework, or in the management, or in technical, so in that case, whatever research we are doing, it should be out and it should commercialize. Then only the people will get benefit from the research that faculty and students are doing. So there are many sessions. I think they already happened about patents, trademark, copyright. So I won't take much time over here, because you already know about all the IP rights. So these are the IP rights. So patents is only about the technical feature of a product. So if you have any technical idea or any technical product, technical process, you can protect it by the patents. And if you have any design idea which has some good aesthetic feature along with the technical advancement, but the only the aesthetic feature of that product you can protect with the industrial design. It is very easy to get design certification, because design certification they will grant in 3 months. So it is very easy to get. And if you have any, like if you are writing any book, or you have any project report, anything, your PhD thesis or any research paper, you can take a copyright over it, or any book, or even if you are translating any book into the other language, if that author is giving you a right of translation, on that translation copy also you can take a copyright. Then some of the inventions are protected by the trade secrets. You cannot take a you cannot take a right of trade secret, but you can protect it. If somebody is infringing your trade secret, you can actually sue him, or you can protect it, because it's an inherent right. And then the plant varieties and farmers right. So it protects the special kind of seeds, or special kind of plant varieties that are developed by different plant breeders. So you can protect it with the plant variety and farmers' rights. They are granting you a certificate for they have a span of 10 years to 15 years. So you can take that right also. So these are the this is all about IP rights. Now, for a product, you can protect a single product with different IP rights. Suppose there is a phone, so you can this phone has many IP rights which are already protected. The technology associated with this phone, like the data processing method of its operating system, is already protected by a patent. So they are also known as utility patents. The manual how to operate, software manual, user manual, that is protected by the copyright. Now, trade secret, there is something know-how kept in house, because the Nokia company, they already know some how to manufacture it, or something, some technology is there, so they are protected by the trade secrets. The design of a phone, see its aesthetic feature, there are the curves here. It's a rectangular shape phone, and there is a curve formation here. So it has a unique design. So it can be protected by a design that is known as industrial design. And trademark. Trademark means Nokia. The name of the phone Nokia. It is protected by a trademark. So every single product can be protected by and 4 5 IP rights if they want. So whenever you are starting any company, or you want to develop a product, or you want to start your own startup, you can protect the product and your startup's name. First, you can protect your product with a patent and its aesthetic feature with the design, its user manual with copyright, and it's the name of your startup from with a trademark. So whenever you are starting your entrepreneur journey, you need to keep all these points in mind. So the patents, as I already told you, they are the exclusive monopoly, privilege, or right. These are granted by the government to the patentee for the times for the 20 years from the date of filing. But there is a condition: you need to disclose every technical aspect of your invention to the government. Then only they will grant you the exclusive right on your product. So you, after getting that right, you can make, sell, or license your product with anyone. So, but there are the conditions and criteria for the patentability. The criteria are novelty, inventive step, and utility. Novelty means you should not uh, publicize your invention before protecting it. So your invention should have a novelty, and it should not be in a prior art. It should not be in a public domain before filing a patent application. Then second thing is inventive step. Inventive step means your invention should have any technical advancement over the existing technology. Third is a utility. Utility means your invention is able to make in an industry, or it can be sold by that industry also. So most of the inventions are have utility because everybody is solving some problem, existing problem. So that's why there is a utility. And statutory subject matter, these are defined by in in the Patent Act of India. They have written a section 3 where they have defined that what are not invention, so that before filing a patent application you should know that what are the inventions and what are not. So if your invention falls under the section 3, then your invention has non-patent subject matter. That's why they won't grant you a patent on that. So that's why before filing for a patent, you should keep all these 3, 4 things in mind. So design registration is completely on the aesthetic feature of an article. Here is a Coca-Cola bottle. So it's the aesthetic feature, the curves are here, the different kind of patterns made on a bottle that are protected by the design registration. The design registration is very important for the small business owner, because for startups also, because every time we cannot generate a like new technology, new kind of invention. It is not possible. But by doing a very slight changes in design, we can make your like you can make your product a worthy product. Like there are a lot of chairs available in a market, but you design a chair in such a way which is very ergonomical, and it benefit, like it is very comfortable, but the design is made in such a way. So for that chair's aesthetic feature, you can file a design registration so that nobody can copy your aesthetic features of that chair, and you will get benefit from that. So small articles also, for set of articles also, you can go for a design registration. Then copyright is a work of authorship, and it is granted granted for the lifetime of an author plus 60 years in case of literary work, and for the different work it has a different time span. So literary work, musical work, dramatic work, artistic work, sound recording, cinematographic work, or computer programs, they are all protected by a copyright. So most of these startups, they are they are working on different kind of softwares and coding and programs, so they can protect their softwares with the help of copyright, because softwares are not patentable, or the computer programs are not patentable, but you can file the patent on a process. If you have if you are solving any problem with the help of a computer program, so on that process, that how you have solved that problem, you can take a patent. But on that particular software or a particular code, you have to file for a copyright for that code. So now the trademark is very important for the industry or any startup, because it will recognize your product, and it creates it It attracts the customer and it creates the faith of customer in your product. So that's why trademarks are very important. So once you started your own firm, just file for a trademark. For the name of your firm, you go and file for a trademark. So it's all about the IP right. So I'm not taking much time on the IP right, because some sessions are already there. They will explain you more about it. So let's stick to the topic of today's topic. So it's important of IPR for startups and MSME. So IPR is very important for the startup because it is safeguarding your invention, because startups are going to different companies for the funding. So they have to disclose their idea, they have to disclose their codes, softwares to different companies for taking the funds. So in that case, anybody can infringe your idea, or if they are infringing and started their new product, you don't have any right to sue them, or so in that case, what you have to do, you have to first protect your idea so that nobody can infringe it. Okay, so if you have a granted patent also, it will attract the investors also, and it will provide you good funding opportunities. And the third thing, it will enhance your brand value and reputation also. If you have a number of patent granted on the name of startup, and the product on which you have taken a patent grant, whenever you're applying for any government funding, they will uh, like they will like they've actually, whenever you are applying, they got attracted with your invention. So they will say, okay, you have a patent on this particular product. So they are more happy to grant you, or they are more happy to fund you in that case, because already you have proved that you have a granted patent on your invention. And the second thing, they are very help it will create a help in monetization of a company through licensing or selling your IP, right? Even if you are not able to make your product, you can earn royalty from selling your product. So some examples are there, like Tesla's electric vehicle patent. They have a patent on electric vehicle. So they, apart from developing that vehicle, they are also earning royalties from the electric vehicle technology. So it is very important to protect it. So they are enjoying the patent right up to 20 years. So from the date of filing up to 20 years, you can start or you can enjoy the royalty, or you can commercialize your IP right, and you can uh, start earning the money from that IP right. Now India's Zomato trademark is a brand identity. So Zomato's journey, the Zomato is a trademark, and so many restaurants are associated on Zomato. And whenever you are going to whenever you are going for dinner or lunch, people usually they used to check the rating on Zomato, that okay, this restaurant is good or not. So because there is a brand image of Zomato, so that's why people have a trust over it. So whenever if Zomato is there, if they are rating, okay, this restaurant is four star, so you easily believe it because you trust Zomato. So that's why they created a trust in the people of India. That's why whenever you are starting any company, you have to protect. So that's why Zomato is protected trademark. And uh, mm, when you are starting your company, you should also take a trademark on your company's name, logo, anything. Now patents at the core of a business. So patents, because any technical product that a startup is developing, or any company who is developing a technical product, so they are putting a lot of efforts in developing that product, like research, some money also, and the time also, because developing a product is not an easy job. So that's why patents are very important. So when whenever you are starting any new adventure, any kind of company or something, or any working on any product, you just start with the novelty search. That you should you the simple process is to go to the Google patents, and you can search your idea over there. So you will get to know that uh, already know about the already existing patents in that particular business. So from that, you can assess, you can self assess your technology and patents. When whenever you are you are applying for a patent, you have to draft a good patent application so that you are not infringing any other's patented invention. And those, and the second thing is, you have to make your R&D strategy in such a way that it will lead to the commercialization of a product. So that's why patents are very core of business, because you are putting lot of money into it. And for maintaining patents also, you have to pay the maintenance fees to the government of India. So it is very important that you are commercializing your technical product to any company. So there is a case study of a Oyo room. So they have a granted patents on their business model. So the patent is on they have developed a strategy for different the strategy for scrutinizing different hotel rooms in different cities according to a person. Like if a person is searching in different zones, like if you want to go to any if you're going to Delhi and you want to search a room in an affordable price, so you have that strategy. So they have a patent on that strategy of searching searching that room or different kinds. So there is an algorithm going behind. So they have a patent over it, and they have commercialized that product. And lot of different hotels are registered in Oyo, and we have a belief on Oyo's service. So also, there are a lot of challenges in the academia-driven commercialization, since all of you are from the academia background. So, because academic the people who are related to academia, they are doing a lot of research. They have a lot of technical knowledge, but they have a lack of market understanding. So for that, you have to search, you have to go and search in a market, or you can search on any e-commerce platform about your product. So from there you can understand about the market. And then there are also the funding gaps in prototyping and scaling. Sometimes you are doing a good research, even you wanted to develop a good product, but for developing it you need a fund. So it is very difficult for any university or any college to grant you that amount of a fund. So it is very important point here that these are the challenges. And third is the IP management complexity, because there are different IP rights, and whenever you are filing a patent application also, you have to draft that patent application. So since you are associated with fully technical background, you are doing your research in some area like management, law, or engineering field, you don't know much about IP, like how to draft your patent application or something. And after that also, you have to manage your IP, that what are the what kind of IP I should take on this product. That also creates a complexity. So the third is balancing academic and commercial priorities. You have to balance in between both the things, academics and commercial. So that's why it is there are very lot of challenges in academia, but you can overcome these challenges. Like you can like a skill development program is there. You can train one faculty member from your institute in IP and entrepreneurship, so that he is able to guide you regarding all IP rights, on different products. So the model is trained to the trainer model. So there are a lot of skill development programs, like World Intellectual Property Organization. It is offering free courses for academicians, students, everyone. So you can register for these courses and start learning about IP and how to draft your own patent application, everything. And then how to file a patent application. And even on Indian Patent Office website, there are user manuals. Manuals are there, and IP manuals are there for different IP rights, and you can go and search over there, and you can file your own patent. You can just start filing your own patent, so that you will get an idea how to file a patent application. So you can like overcome these challenges by doing this. And second, you can start an incubator and accelerator center in your institute. So a lot of government agencies like DST, AICT, and other, I will tell more about it. They are providing incubator centers funding for your institute. So you can start an incubator center in your institute, so that that incubation center can help the young entrepreneur like students and faculty to start their own venture. And also they will grant you the funding for developing the infrastructure for that incubation center also, and provide you the mentoring about IP rights also, and how to operate the incubation center. So it is very important point over here, by which you can overcome the challenges of funding. So the third is grants and funding. So you have to search for most of the government and private funding scheme, by which you can get a funding for filing the IP right. There is one scheme for the academia for faculty members. It is a Kapila scheme. So you can your institute can actually register for that scheme, Kapila program. So they are providing the funding sources for filing the IP rights. Like for patents, whatever government fees is there, they are providing you the government fees. They are doing reimbursement of that government fees to you after filing that patent application. There are some Kapila practitioners' name are listed on the Kapila that program's website. So there you can go and ask these IP practitioner for how to draft the patent application. They can draft you. They will draft your patent application, and then your college or your institute or your university can apply to the Kapila scheme. And after filing a patent application, you will get a reimbursement, and they are granting like they are providing the funding assistance for 100 patents per institute. So it's a good number. And collaboration. There is one more point. You have to collaborate with different industries and investors. You can organize a lecture from any industry people to your institute. You can invite them in any like exhibition or something. So they will check that what are the kind of technology you are developing in your institute, and if it is useful for them, they will try to collaborate with you. So like, it is very important to collaborate with the industry for commercialization of your invention or IP rights. So there are some key points. The technology commercialization bridges academia and the market gap. IP protection is pivotal for the successful commercialization. IP protection is very important. Collaboration and support system are the key to overcoming the challenges. Collaboration from the industries, support systems from the government or from your institutes are very important to overcome the challenges for academia-driven commercialization. And the ultimate goal, if you are overcoming all these challenges, so it will create a societal impact and economic growth through the innovation for your institute also, and through institute to the company. Now, there are some other suggested skill development activities. So, if you have any idea, you can start searching on different patent databases. Like INPAS is Indian government IP database search platform. So you can go to Indian Patent Office website, and there INPAS is a tool to search all patents. There are Indian patent database, and by writing the name, like title of your invention, you have to since you all are researchers, so whenever you are writing a review paper, you are searching on a Google Scholar or any like elsewhere or different platforms. So there you are writing different titles to search invention similar to your invention or your research paper. Like that only, you have to write different combination of words similar to your title to search for different patents. So you will get so many patents out of it, and then you can judge or self-assess your invention that it has novelty or not. The second thing, you can go to WIPO's database, World Intellectual Property Organization. They have a patent scope search platform. There also you can go and search. USPTO also have its searching platform. EPO, European Patent Office, they have a eSpaceNet. It's a searching platform of European Patent Office. There also you can search. And the simple thing is to go to Google patents, because when you have to type Google patents on Google, and then you will get a new window of Google patent. There you can start searching your invention with the different keywords. So by that you can self-assess your invention that it has novelty or not. So the second thing is patent drafting workshops. You can attend different patent drafting workshops so that you know how to draft a patent application, patent claims, and specifications, so that you can file your own application without requiring any consultation from any IP consultant or any other, because you all are researchers and faculty. If you can write your PhD thesis, you can write a patent application very easily. So you can draft your own patent application. You can attend the lectures by patent agents, patent attorney, and patent examiner. If you want to organize any workshop, you can contact Indian Patent Office directly. They will guide you and provide you some resource person to guide you regarding the patent filing procedure, patent drafting procedures, and copyright, how to file a copyright, how to file a trademark, how to file any IP right. They will guide you and provide you a resource person who will come and take a lecture in your institute, and and provide you the guidance regarding the every IP right and their filing procedures. So you can collaborate with different industries. Your every student, they can collaborate with industry. They can do internship under the patent attorneys and patent agents and different industry people to understand about the commercialization of a product or a market ready product, or a they will get, if they will do an internship in any industry, they will get an idea about the market and how to launch a product. So all these things can be overcome by these skill development activities. So you can collaborate, any institute or any university can collaborate with Indian Patent Office and WIPO. So there are the joint faculty training programs which train you about the IP rights, some certification courses for the faculty. So you can go and register over here. Also, there are the free online courses offered by WIPO and also the Indian Patent Office. There are also the workshops organized by the Indian Patent Office. They have their training institute in Nagpur, where you can go and attend some workshop like one faculty from your institute can go and attend, and he will guide the other faculty member to file the patents. So there are WIPO summer schools and internship which can be uh, done by the students to learn about the IP right, and you can do the internship at IPO. Also, there are some industry institute collaborative model kind of courses are floating by the WIPO and other IPOs. Uh, Indian Patent Office also. So you can go and attend these kind of sessions and know about how to file a patents and other IP rights. So these are the resources. There are NPTEL Swayam courses are there. There also you can register and learn about it. So this is the Indian resource where you can, they are floating different training sessions for 1 week. So you can actually go and register for it. And WIPO has a e-learning center. There also you can register. So this is all about how to, if any academic people, they want to start their entrepreneur journey, then they have to go to these resources and learn about the IP right for starting their own startup and something. So it is very important that, for a company or for a startup, that you have to go for a patent search and specifically freedom to operate search. Freedom to operate, that your product, before launching your product into the market, it has a freedom to operate in a market, because there should be no legal liability on your product if you are infringing any other patent, any patent right, or if you are infringing any other product and then launching your product in a market, you have to face some legal liability. So it is very important first to search that your product, the same product as your, is not into the market, and you're not infringing any other IP right of any other company. So till now, if you have any question, you can ask me. Then I'll tell more about startups and funding platforms for startups. Any questions? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you have any question till now, anybody can ask.
Yes, ma'am. Myself, Dr. Saji Shivan. Am
Hmm.
I audible? Can
You're
you
audible.
elaborate the procedure for filing an patent application?
Uh, I can elaborate the procedure. Actually, there is a session in this FDP. So they will guide you more about filing a patent application. I can also guide you, but for filing a patent application, see, um, you have to go for a novelty search. Okay. After novelty search, if your invention is already disclosed in any of the patent, you have to draft in your application in such a manner that it should have a novelty. So you should remove that part which is already disclosed in a prior application and draft your application in such a manner so that there is a novelty in your application. Second thing, after drafting the application, you have to, there is a, every filing is now online. So you can go to the patent filing procedure, and you have to have that digital signature with you. Okay, so you have to have that is known as crypto signature. You have to get that, and then with that you can log into patent office website or patent filing procedure. For drafting, there are the different sections in patent application. It is known as complete specification. Along with it, you have to make a drawing sheet. Okay, so by that, after when your documentation is ready, you have to file your patent application. After filing, if you are filing with a normal procedure, Then your application will get published after the 18 months of the filing. If you want to get your application published early, so for that you have to file for a early publication. So in that case, your application will publish in 1 month, and after publication, you have to request patent office to take your patent application examination. So for that, you have to file a request for examination. So there are the two methods to file it. One is normal request and the other is expedite request. So for expedite request, only some people who are eligible for it, who are, if you have any women applicant with you, then you are eligible to file expedite examination request, that is early examination. Or if you are in a startup or a government institute or a government officer, so they are eligible to file expedite examination. So once your examination is done, patent office will provide you first examination report. So you need to reply to that report, and if everything goes fine, they will grant you a patent. Or if the objection persists, they will call you for the hearings. So you have to present for the hearing, which is with a video conferencing only. And then if you satisfy them, again they will grant you a patent. If again the objection persists, you will not get a grant. I hope आपको, are
Yes,
you,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
okay,
Thank
okay,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
okay. So anyone wanted to ask any question? So we can take a break for 10 minutes, I guess.
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay. So
Dear
we'll take a
participants.
10 minutes. Then I will start about the startups and the funding platforms for it. Okay.
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 Dear participants, please stay back. There will be a short break for 10 minutes. After that, we will proceed with the session.
ఇది పోయింది ఎందుకు ఆపేశారా ఆపేసిండ్రా అది లెక్చర్ లెక్చర్ ఎవరు నేను కాదు
So, shall we start again?
Yes, madam, we'll start.
Okay. So, just wait for 2-3 minutes so that others can join. Till now, like I can take a question from here. There are questions in the message tab. The question is, ma'am, how to make aware of IPR to small sectors and industries in rural area? Is asked by Nikita Tiwari. Are you there, Nikita Tiwari? So, The answer is Indian Patent Office is providing a free session in every rural area or any schools, government driven school or any small school, any small colleges. So there is a scheme under NIPAM. NIPAM is National Intellectual Property Awareness Mission. It's launched by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Under this scheme, any IP consultant who is Indian patent agent or Indian patent officer or any controller or any examiner of patent office, they can take a free session in any school, any organization, or you can approach them to take a free session under the NIPAM. And those who are attending these sessions, they will get a certificate of attending that session from the Indian Patent Office. So with these kind of awareness mission, they are going to the different rural areas, and you can make presentation in different regional languages, so that they are able to understand the intellectual property rights in their own language, and then you can make awareness in these small sectors and rural areas. So they are making efforts for doing all these things, but still some schools, some people are unaware about it and they are not approaching, so they can do an approach. So now I will start the second part of my session. So let me start the presentation. So, Startup India is a flagship program which started by the government of India to support these startups. So, startups can be registered under the Startup India program in the Department of Industries, Department of Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, that is known as DPIIT, and it is under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So there you can go and register for your own startup. So there you need to submit some of the documentation regarding your product and what are the different kind of problems your startup is solving. So there you can make a presentation and submit there, and then you will get a certificate from a certificate of Startup India. So with that Startup India certificate, you will avail these following benefits. Like under the Startup India initiative, the startups which are recognized by the DPIIT under the Startup India program, they are availing the fee reduction and fast track IP filing processes. Fee reduction means the startups filing fees is equal to the filing fees of the individual. Previously, it was not there, but Indian government has reduced 80% of the previous fee, and now it is equal to the same as the individual filing fee. Also, startups are eligible for the expedite examination procedure. So, if you are in startup, you want to file a patent application, then you can go with the expedite examination process, and you can get a patent grant within a year with that process. So which is very landmark thing in the startup domain, because startups they are having their product and they are very eager, or they want to launch their product as early as possible. So that's why government provided these kind of facilities to these startups, and so that they can get a early patent grant and can have less legal liabilities of the other companies. Also, the startups for startups, the Indian Patent Office has provided the scheme for facilitating startups in intellectual property protection. So, in this scheme, there are they have recognized, the government of India recognized some of the Indian patent agents as the startup facilitator. Like I am also the startup facilitator, by which I will provide a free consultation for different startups, and I cannot take a fee from these startups. My fees is paid by the government of India. So in that case, I'm providing a free legal consultation to different startups without taking any fee from them. They need to only pay the government fees for filing, or government fees for early examination, and government fees for request for examination. Only that fees they need to pay. Otherwise, they have no need to pay any consultation fee. I will file their patent application, draft their patent application, and also up to grant, I will prosecute their patent application. So these are the benefit provided to these startups by the government of India. Apart from for that, you need to go to the DPIIT Startup India, this website. Here you can search the name of any facilitator from your area. You can contact them and proceed for filing the patent application. So this they are also known as the IP Mitras. So you can go over there and you just search. There are a lot of names over there. You to whoever you want to contact, you can contact and ask them to file your patent application. But you need to have the Startup India certificate with you. Then only you're eligible for the this scheme. And also your startup should not uh, it should not be a 7-year-old startup. Uh, like it should be a new startup only. So there are the 7 year is the time period of in a startup, and your revenue should not be more than 250 crores a year. Then only they will consider you as a startup. So, for the government schemes for startups, initiatives by the central ministries and department. So, for like funding startups also, after you protect your IP right, and if you want to commercialize your product, you need funds to manufacture your product, or any financial support for any kind of software or anything, infrastructural support. For that, lot of government schemes are there by which you can avail these supports and start your company seamlessly. So for that, you have to search for different scheme and their details, their objective, eligibility criteria, and application process. They have provided different eligibility process and benefits, and also the eligibility criteria. There you can go and read, and then apply for these kind of funds. So there are different IP facilitation centers in different ministries and different government department, like Department of Science and Technology, also CSIR, lot of other department. They are providing the IP facilitation centers. So they will provide you, they will guide you to file the IP rights, and also they are providing you the services for IP searching, IP awareness, and also they will advise you how to file your patent application and how to take a better decision in commercialization of your products. So there is a one department, that is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MITI. So it's a center for excellence in IPR. They have a center here. So they are providing you the funding for filing IPR and funding for the startup, also for infrastructure, for commercialization. And the thing is that they won't take any name in your IP right. So it's a very good platform, and they're funding the electronics and information technology related inventions. And the other like CDEC in Pune and New Delhi, there are different IP facilitation centers in India. So many IP facilitation centers in India. So I have gone through the startup policy of the Karnataka state also, since I'm taking session in Karnataka. So there I found that they have a three major sector, like IT sector, electronic sector, and agriculture sector. So first they are providing, mainly the funding is for the IT sector and electronic sector and electrical related invention. They are providing lot of funding and computer related invention. So these are the three major sectors. And the fourth sector is agriculture and then fintech. For that, they are also providing the funding, but their major focus is on providing the funding for these sectors. So every state, different state has a different startup policy and different startup funding programs. So if you are from any state, you just go to the state startup policy and avail that benefits for your startup. And for your institution also, they are also providing the incubation center funding for any institute so that they can start your own business. In AICT also, there is a program that encourage faculty to open their own startup along with the teaching. Nobody will question that why you are teaching and why you are starting a startup. So they have started this kind of program where a faculty can start their own startup along with the teaching, and they will provide you a support and funding for that startup, and funding for the IP right also. But you have to go and search for these kind of funding. So it is already available on AICT uh, mm, portal, and the list of funding programs are there where you can go and search how to apply for it. So these are the list of funding agencies who will support the funding for the IP also, and funding for the commercialization of your product also. So if you are doing any technical kind of research, you can go to the AICT. They are also providing technical consultancies to like funds to different management colleges in different sectors, legal sector also. So other like aeronautic research development board is there, nuclear science is there, CSIR, they are also providing funding. Atomic energy, if your invention is related to biotechnology, you can go to DPT, and Department of Information, DIT also providing. So if your invention is related to different uh, sector or area, you can go and search these funding platform related to your invention, and they will provide you the funding for your invention and for the IP right also. Then other funding agencies like MHRD is also providing the funding to start incubation center, and different other ministries like non-conventional energy sources, Ministry of Communication and IT, Naval Research Board. They are also providing the funding. So recently, one of my client who is a startup, they got a funding from Naval Research Board because their invention is related to naval technology. So they got a funding from here. So it is not like that you don't get funding from any such government organization. Just the thing is that you need to do lot of documentation, lot of research, and you have to check that you are qualifying that eligibility criteria or not. So you can you can avail all these funding opportunities. You need to just make some documentation, you have to do some work for this, then only you will avail all these benefits. Then other agencies are also there, like different Indian government departments are there. They are also providing the funding for it. One of my client, he made a product which is related to defense area. So he applied for a patent, but his patent is not published because of the secrecy direction. Because in patent application, what happened when we are filing for a patent, the patent office is going to screen all the patent application. If the application is related to defense or any atomic energy kind of invention, it will not publish into the patent office journal. They will put secrecy direction on these kind of applications or invention. And if this kind of invention is really useful for the government will take your invention and pay you the reasonable royalty, and they will start manufacturing it, and they will give your application to the concerned department. So it happens with one of my client. He made a product related to defense, and they send it to the DRDO, and after after putting the secrecy direction, the DRDO, they actually want that technology. So now that person is collaborating with the DRDO. So that's why DRDO is also funding him about his technical disclosure. So it's a two-way process that both organization will get benefit out of it. So it is very important. Otherwise, you can already, like, you can also go to the different private companies which provide you the funding for your product if you have a good product. So entrepreneurship and startups. So what is the funding amount? So entrepreneurship EDC, there are the different entrepreneur development cell. You can open it in your institute and in your university, and they are for opening it, they are providing you the 4 lakhs grant. And also IEDC, for that they are also providing you 47 lakhs grant per center. And for new generation innovation and entrepreneurship development center, they have a total grant of 2.8 crores. And they are also to encourage the women entrepreneur. It is a scheme by DSD, Women Technology Park. So they are granting up to the 50 lakhs grant for commercializing your own invention, which is like where the applicant is a woman. So it's a very good scheme by which you can get a funding for your invention. Also for the MSMEs, like micro, small and medium enterprises, they are granting 66.5 lakhs grant. For the biotechnology related invention, you will also get a grant of around 2 crores. And you can also start a technology business incubator. So lot of private firms are also starting their technology business incubation center. They will get a grant from different government scheme, and then they are supporting different startups. So these kind of activities are also going on here. And Atal Incubation Center, I think you may all know about it. Atal Incubation Centers are in schools, colleges, and universities. So they are also to encourage the school students and college students about innovation and entrepreneurship. They have started Atal Incubation Center, and they are also granting about 10 crore grants for it. So for successful projects, there are the very important points here. So for a successful company or successful entrepreneurship skill, you have some specific objective, like whatever you want to develop, that product is that product should solve any specific problem. So your objective should be very specific, that this problem you are going to solve. And second, the background of proposal is there. Background means that you have to sort the existing problems and existing solution available for that problem, and what your invention is solving apart from existing technologies. So you have to show that your invention is worthy. It is solving it is solving the existing problem efficiently. So that you need to show. So for that, you need to make a very good background of your proposal. And you have to give the justification about your product, that why you make this product, uh, and what are the problems it is solving. Specific, you need to identify some of the problems, and specifically you need to give the solution for them, and why you solve this problem. Even if the technologies for solving these kind of problems are available, you need to show the advantage of your product over there. Then you have to draft the methodology of your invention or your creation in a good manner. And then you have to propose the expenditure for it. So what is the probable expenditure for developing your product and marketing, everything you should have an idea about it. And you have to make a good bar charts, and you have to define the major milestone of 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 commercializing your product. And you have to show that what are the things that you are delivering to different agencies or the nation, what are the things you are delivering to the industries and nation and to the people of India. Then the publication, if you have published your invention or you have exhibited your invention anywhere, you have to give the details about it. And you have to follow the certain timelines. You have to submit your invention in a right time, in a right manner, before the deadline. Then only you can avail these benefits from different funding agencies. And you have to choose the right funding agency. Like if your invention is related to that particular area which that agency is funding, so then you have to choose that agency in such a manner that your invention should be related to that particular funding agency. So that are the things that you need to keep in mind when you are approaching to any funding agency or any industry or any private agencies also. So this is a very important point. So it will IP has a benefit for institution also in terms of a NAC grading and BA, if like, or NIRF ranking. You know, in NIRF ranking, if you're in university or institute has a published patent, if your patent is published, so they are granting a 5 marks for a published patent, and for a granted patent they are granting a 10 marks. So it will and total in NIRF ranking, the 15 marks they are keeping for the research and innovation. So out of 15 marks, if you have a number of published patents also or granted patents also, so you can secure that 15 marks out of 100. So it will increase your NIRF ranking among the institutes of India. And it helps you in accreditation. And the university research center will also get benefit out of it. You can develop a good innovation center in your institute, and it will provide you the incubation center which supports the startups of the existing students and existing faculty. And you can have your own center of excellence by availing all these benefits. And you will get also the funding opportunities and other funding schemes, because if you have an incubation center, you can collaborate with that incubation center with different industries, and you can avail a funding from them. And also you can involve the alumni of the institute to the incubation center, so that they will fund the incubation center and the different uh, startups. So you will get benefit in a two-way. As an institute also you'll get benefit, and as an individual also you will get benefit from these funding platforms and these IP rights. So some case studies are there. So I'm showing you the examples of academia driven commercialization. So these are the companies who are generated from the academic institute, and now they are a big company. So they have started their journey from the academia, from an institute or university or any engineering college or any other institute. They have started their journey. So there is a rust guard technology. They are making iron rods. Uh, so and that is developed by IIT Delhi, but the technology was so good that Multi-Trade Transaction and Solutions Private Limited has licensed this technology with IIT Delhi, and IIT Delhi is earning a lot of royalty with this technology. So it is very important to have your own IP and have your own innovation and incubation center in your institute, so that you will get benefit. The second example is Nirmay Health Analytics. It has started from IIC Bangalore. There is a researcher, his name is Geeta Manjunath. So she developed an AI-based thermal imaging technology for early breast cancer detection, and it is very easy to operate because mammography is very painful. So she has developed this kind of solution, and now from that they got a patent over it, and then they have a good company that is known as Nirmay Health Analytics, and it is a successful company. So you can convert your research into commercialization. If you have a good idea, first take a IP right and then go ahead. And there is also Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics. So they have also developed the pharmaceutical solutions and drug discovery ventures they have developed in the biotechnology field. And they have also emerged in a company, TCG Life Sciences. It is very famous company in pharmaceutical background. So you can start from academia and go to this level. So also the Sustainable Chemistry Lab of IIT Kanpur, they have done a research on waste management, and from there the wastage flowers from different temples they have collected, and they started making its incense sticks and vermicompost from the temple flower waste. So they have a company that is known as Kanpur Flower Cycling Company. It is also known as Fool. So they have started this company, and it is very successful now. It is the examples that I have given is from India only. So the other example, which are international examples, are the Google. They have started by the Lady Page. Actually, they are doing their they are pursuing PhD, and in their PhD they have developed a web page or a searching platform. So now it is very famous, and it's itself a big company. Everybody knows it. And Facebook's success stories are also like that. They have founded in 2004, and they have launched the Facebook platform for the interaction of the Harvard roommates, and now it's expanded to a big company. It's a Facebook now. Everybody is connected with this company. So they have monetized their research and successfully commercialized it. So it's a very good example. And Moderna also, Moderna is they have developed a vaccine for COVID-19. So they are also the academic, this product came from the academic research only. Like in India also, the Serum Institute and different institute, they have also developed a different product, and they are in the market. They have successfully commercialized it. Like that only, you can also do some research and benefit your institute, and also you can also get benefit out of it. MATLAB is also there, so a lot of engineering students for doing simulation kind of work, they are using MATLAB. So it is developed by the MathWork, and it has started as a teaching tool in the University of New Mexico, and now it is a product, and it's itself is a company, big company. Dropbox is also like that. Dropbox is also started by the students of MIT for securing the database. So that is also like putting their data into the box, or and it is very secure platform. So they have started it, and now that it was also a big company. So Coursera, everybody should know about Coursera. So it was founded in 2012 by a Stanford professor, and then like they now they have a big platform of different courses in different institutes, faculty. They are teaching into the Coursera. You can also attend from here. So it's a very good company now. Tesla, they also have a patent on their battery technology, EV technology. So they are earning from the patent royalty also and products also. So it is also started from the University of Stanford. They have done research on the battery technology of Tesla car, and now it is commercialized. So that's why it is very important. So for technology transfer, first you need to do the assessment of your technology. Whatever technology is developed by your institute, you need to make an assessment of that existing technology. Then identify the source of technology, that who has developed this kind of technology. Then specify the technology supplier. Then after that you have to find that this technology, who will be the supplier, to whom you can supply this kind of technology. So this research you have to do. Then you have to do the tech transfer negotiation. If you are transferring technology to any industry, so in how much amount you will transfer that technology, what amount of royalty you will get from that technology. That's why you have to assess your technology, that it is important or not, by doing some market research. And it is very important part, technology transfer agreement. This is a part of entrepreneurship, and it is very important part. Every university, they have their own TTO, technology transfer offices, and they are doing this work. And technology transfer implementation, after that, after signing the technology transfer agreement, you can implement your technology. But as an academician, you should know that what is the technology transfer agreements, and also the worth of your technology. Then only you can successfully commercialize your product. So and there is for technology assessment, there is a WIPO's tool of technology assessment. You can go to the WIPO website. It is available for all. And there is a tool. They will teach you how to assess the technologies available in your institution. And then you can go for the commercialization after assessing. So why TT agreements are important? Because they are promoting the business relationship and establish the contractual agreement and binding both the property, that is licensee and licensor. And they are dealing with the intellectual property like patents, copyright, trademarks, and industrial design. And uh, that's why they are very important, because you are transferring the intangible assets to some company, and tangible assets also if you have made it. So in IP due diligence, the basic elements are the party. The seller is known as a licensor and the buyer is known as a licensee. So if you are your institute will be known as a seller, that is licensor, and the company or industry who will collaborate with you is known as licensing. If there are two companies, you are in a startup and you are um, making a license agreement with other company, then they are also known as licensee. So you have to determine the value of the concerned IP. If you are transferring the patent right, you have to determine its value in the monetary value of your IP. And second, you have to require three major actions. First, you have to sign the non-disclosure agreement and memorandum of understanding and IP investigation procedure. The non-disclosure agreement is a confidential agreement that you need to sign with a company. If you are that company's licensee, then you need to sign that agreement that you are not disclosing this technology to any other company, or that company is also buying that they will not disclose your technology to the other company without your knowledge. And memorandum of understanding, you have to sign the MOU, that what are the milestones, um, different milestone, different commercialization stage, different profit percentage. Are you taking one-time royalty with your invention, or you are taking a stake in profit of that product? So that you need to identify. And then some common questions in the IP investigation process. What is the content of the IP in question? Whatever the IP you have, so you have to decide that what kind of content you are going to disclose. Only the technical part, only the aesthetic part, only the manual part, is that you need to discuss. Then other thing is the IP protected? If you did not protect your IP yet, you need to protect it. If you are not protected yet, you can assess that if I did not protect, I need to protect. Or if I don't have fund for protecting my IP, I will take I will ask the other company to have a share in my IP, and then you have to make the agreement in such a way. Okay, then also you have to that your IP have all necessary requisite to be protected or not. You need to assess that, and can it be protected uniformly all the countries of interest. So you need to identify that where you can sell your product, where is the demand of your product. So there you have to take a IP right, because IP rights are territorial. If you want to protect in India, then you will get right in India only. Okay. And if you want to have a business in US and some other company, you have to protect your IP in that company. Then only you can have avail the benefit. Uh, Now you have to identify that any third party or any employer, any person, they don't have a right in your IP asset if you are signing any license agreement. Okay, and you need to check that whether you have signed any license agreement with other third party or not. So you need to check the one thing also, that your IP don't have any legal liability. You are not infringing any other company's IP right. Then for the commercial application, you have to ensure that your technology will work or not. You have to check the market applications of the technology. You have to check about the investment, what amount of investment your technology need if it will go to the market, and what are the other competing technologies which are already existing in the market. Will you compete with them or not? That you need to assess. So these are the strategic thinking. So I'm not going into detail about these agreements. Just I want to tell you, the license agreement though don't have a already existing template. You have to make your own points. Like what are suppose you have developed a product and you want to license it with any company. So you have to assess your own product, that I'm taking 60% stake. If you are under the impression that after launching that product into market, it will earn lot of profit, so you can take a stake.
ఫోన్ చేస్తే పోతుందబ్బా.
Dear participants, wait for a second. Ma'am got disconnected. We will reconnect her soon.
Participants, we beg apology for this glimpse of technology. She is joining.
I'm very sorry. Now, are you able to?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're perfectly
Okay.
audible.
Okay. So, I'll start again my presentation. Okay. So, in commercialization of patents, so the investor who is investing in your company or in your invention, he look for the clear ownership of IP right. So he will check. He will check that your IP right should have a clear ownership. That maybe it is in your name. It should not be in the name of the third party. So that's why it is very important to protect your IP with a clear IP stake. So before going for a commercialization, this is a very important point to understand. So now it's all about entrepreneurship and startups and IP, right? But but it is very important. Like this topic is more about discussion. So if you have any questions on this topic or related to IP, you can ask me. If you have
Ma'am,
any
ma'am,
question,
ma'am,
yes,
for your kind notice, there are two questions in the chat box asked by
okay,
Tanuja Sharma and Aparna Subramanian.
okay. 1 minute, I will stop presentation. Okay. Mm, I don't have messages. Can you please?
Yes, ma'am, I can read for you,
Yes.
ma'am. Ma'am, Tanuja Sharma asked that, ma'am, these innovations and tools, how can be used in legal field? This was her question.
These innovations and tools. See, you know, in legal field, everybody know about the Chat GPT. You know, so in Chat GPT is also a kind of AI related invention, and in most of the cases, like I had a discussion with most of the lawyers. So they said that during the drafting some agreements and other things, it will help them to draft some kind of agreements and in like drafting in a good manner that it was helping them. So some other innovations are also there which will help you in a legal manner. Like if you are asking, I don't know what kind of what you wanted to ask. Can you please up, up, is he the is he in the call? He can directly ask me if he is in the,
Yes, ma'am, that participation is in call only, but
yeah,
I don't know, maybe they have some network issue, it can't be.
okay. Okay, so like that, most of the inventions they can use in legal framework also for drafting something. Tanuja Sharma, yeah, you can ask.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you. My question is relating to legal field. Then your connection problem is very poor. So please, can you explain again about the question answer?
Which answer? Hello.
Ma'am, about the question, the innovations and ideas, how can be used in the legal field?
See, the innovation and idea, as I told you that chat GPT is there, na? You are also using that chat GPT is a AI tool. Okay. So if you are drafting any application or drafting any agreements, you can you can take the help of chat GPT. Okay. You can you can draft your legal agreements with the help of AI. So AI is helping you in that manner. So it's in legal manner. It will help you. And in other manner, there are a lot of inventions. They are helping you in. I don't, since I'm not completely from a legal field, so I don't know what kind of work you like in which what kind of work you people are doing in, and what kind of support you require apart from like writing, drafting agreements, and other thing. You can compile some information with AI, and that's it only.
Ma'am, if with your permission, I'd like to add a point to this question,
Yes,
if you
yes.
allow. So in some countries like Japan and US, if you see the court cases, they are stockpiling. So this artificial intelligence, as rightly mentioned by me, they are also helping in solving the cases because more efficiently they can deal and bring out the correct provision of the law. Moreover, there are many laws which are directly related to several aspects of the society. Some genuine problems are there. So if the law is combined with certain technologies, then many technologies are built as per the guidelines of the law. And one more thing, these inventions, whenever there is an invention, one particular aspect that needs to be fulfilled before bringing it to the society is the legal compliance. So this legal compliance is a part where the lawyers can also help in shaping and innovations for the engineers or for the technicians whenever they go for any innovations that might serve the purpose for a better society might not be as per the law. So the legal parameters are well known to the lawyers. And as per ma'am already mentioned, AI is now in a very progressive stage in the legal profession. So many tools that are based on AI that can be better innovations in the field of law. I hope.
Definitely. Yes, yes. And now, if I can give you one example. So, one of my client, he came to me. He has developed a product. It's a sickle cell card he developed. And what happened? Somebody has infringed his product. You know. So in that case, he came to me since I can guide him technically, but on a legal perspective, I cannot guide him because I cannot go and go to the court and file his case. So in that case, one legal person was there and I was also there, and we both helped him to fight that case. And he like that he got all the damages, and the case, we won that case. So like that also, the like technical and legal person, they can both collaborate and can contribute to inventions and innovations. This is. Yes, anyone want to ask question? So let me read one question from chat box. Ma'am, can you elaborate a little on the course offered by WIPO or other courses that would be useful for young professionals from academia? Yes, definitely. WIPO has e-learning center. If you have a notepad, you can write e-learning center of WIPO. They are floating many courses down the years, like full year they are having so many courses. So some courses are paid courses and some courses are free. So first, some basic courses are the free, so you just join that basic courses, and if you're if you like that courses, then you can switch to some paid courses also. You can afford that courses, so you can go. They will provide you the certificate. For free courses also, there are the certification. They will take an examination. It's a objective kind of examination. So after clearing that exam, you can earn the certificate from WIPO for that particular course. Or for some paid courses, they are offering one paid courses on Women's Day. They are offering one paid courses to a women applicant. So you can register for that paid courses. If you are eligible, they will grant you that one paid courses. Any course you can choose from the list, paid course list, and that you can choose and you can register for it, and after some time they will grant you the access of that course. So these are the different learning platforms, but WIPO's learning platform is very good. And apart from that, you can register for NPTEL Swayam courses also, offered offered by IIT Kharagpur. They have a IPR department there, so they are offering many courses on that portal. So you can register for that courses also. Ma'am, the second question is, ma'am, you have a technical education background with a legal education background, have a better career, or as a technical education background would have a better age in business? So, see, it doesn't matter if you have a good technical background, you will be successful more. It's not like that. I have a technical background, but I was assistant professor at National Institute of Technology, Bhopal. So after that, I want to start my own thing. Like I wanted to start something that I don't want to go to any institute or any college 9 to 5 job. I don't like. So I wanted to start my own business or something. But I was from a mechanical background. So if I want to start any industry, I need lot of money. So I choose this field. I got to know about it, that like the technical person can be Indian patent agent, and then I cleared this exam, and I can only support up to the technical, up to the grant of patent I can support a client. But after that, a legal person has to be there if there are any legal cases will come. So he need to take care of all these things. I can support in a technical manner, but I cannot fully handle a legal case. So I'm not eligible to do that. So it depends. And even from I have many friends who are from a legal background and they are running a successful business in Bhopal. I'm from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. So they are from NLIU Bhopal, one of my friends. So he has started his own startup in the area of agriculture, and he's making um, organic fertilizers for crop, and he's from a legal background, complete legal background, but he's doing that thing also. So it doesn't matter whatever educational background you have. Only the thing is that you should have an entrepreneur skill, then only you can grow in a business or in any startup. So are you satisfied with this answer, Ramani? Okay. Anyone has question?
Ma'am, one more question was in the chat box, ma'am, by Aparna Subramanian.
Okay.
I
So
can read it if you.
yes, I can read also. Can you
Okay.
explain how China's policy of making everything within the country and competing against every product outside the country affects IPR? For intense recent news of DeepSeek, which is affecting ChatGPT. Okay, so DeepSeek is completely open source. So they open sourced it, and actually China's policy of making everything within the country and competing is because they are previously what happened. US US has a good IP support because they are filing patents since 18th century and they have a good IP law, everything. So they have a lot of patents on the product. Now what China is doing, they are making everything and they are also filing a patent. So if you see the data, so if you see, then after US, China is the company who is filing high number of patent application. So that's why when you are filing a patent application, the prior art is judged worldwide. You know, so you have to search for a prior art in every country, like it is there all over the world. So that's why Indian government is also encouraging everybody to file for a patent application, so that if your idea is patent, it will be in a prior art and nobody like China and other company will not able to file a patent for it. So that's why they are making many innovations and they are filing for a patent, and they are getting as early as possible because they have a good patent system, and their country is granting them patent as early as possible. So India is also encouraging everybody to file a patent application. That's why they introduced a fast track mode also, that so that they can grant patent to startups and who are developing a product as early as possible, so that they can start the commercialization process. That's why they are funding all these companies. So their China's impact is there in India also. That's why they are supporting startups for funding for IP, assisting them for the IP. So are you satisfied? I don't know what you wanted to ask again.
Ma'am, hello.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, actually, what I meant was,
Yes.
like China brings out all these products, and
Hmm.
majority of them are like, I'm not sure how much it is, but majority, the news says that it is copied, or it is something which is very similar to some other companies that is there already. So
Yes.
when China is doing such kind of, and US keeps on saying that they're going to put sanctions on China. Other than that, no major action as such is being taken on what China is doing with regard to each kind of product that they're bringing out. So isn't that negatively affecting the IP?
Actually, what happened, there is a glitch in every system. Everybody is filing a patent. Sometimes it happens that some invention that don't have a novelty, they also get a patent grant. So in that case, art of drafting plays a very important role, because they are drafting invention in such a manner so that they are not infringing any other's patent. Okay, they are doing a very small and slight change, and they are saying that it is novel. In that manner, they are that deep sea, it is not like that platform that they have generated, open AI. I recently that heard about it, that it is that platform is not secure. The information, if you put the information over there, it will go to the public. Okay, for chat GPT, it will go to the public after 3 years. Okay, but for China, this platform, it will go to the public as early as possible. So these kind, they can take a some technology part from different patented application and then implement, and then doing it, and then making a new invention and patenting it. So it is possible, because the people who are granting patent also, if they are not doing a good search, or they are not putting a good objection over that application, then they will get a patent. So there is a glitch in a system, and even the US will start some action on the China. They will pay the damages. The China will pay it. So it's like that only. Everybody is suing the other company, or for infringing their patent. So because they are keeping their patent portfolio, maybe they have the expired patent also. If US has some patent over some technology, it may happen that it has already expired, and then China reinvented it or use it. So you can enjoy the patent right up to 20 year only, and after that, that patent will go to the public domain, so anybody can use it. So maybe the China is using that expired technology only and making it into the new one. So it may be possible.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So one question. How can startups strategically use patent to defend against competitor, attract investors, and drive business growth while also ensuring freedom to operate? Okay, so see, when you are applying for a patent application, once your application is published in a patent official journal, from that day, you have all right to sell your product into the market, or you can license. If somebody want to license, make a license agreement with your product, you can make it. So uh, after publication, you have all right to all right of commercializing your product. So after grant of the patent, like if anybody is infringing your invention, any competitor is launching the same product like you can sue them for infringement case after the grant of patent only, but you will get all the damages from the date of publication. So you can use your patent in that case after if you are filing any infringement case, then in that case you can use your patent uh, to defend against the competitor. Or if any competitor who is launching the same product like you and he files for a patent, so you have to check in a publication for the same patent, and you can file a opposition also against your competitor that I already have that product in a market, and you can actually revoke his patent. So like that also you can defend against your competitor. And for attracting the investors, you have to like have a IP right. If you have patent, you can easily attract investors. You have to go to different, AICT also have a different investor platforms over there. They have a listed investor in that platform, and you can actually email each investor about your idea. And if you have patent, you can write them about all IP right that you have secured, and they will attract with your IP portfolio. And freedom to operate before launching a product. Anyhow, you need to do the freedom to operate search, because if you are infringing any other patented right, it will he can file an infringement suit on you, and you have to pay the high legal expenses. So that's why it is very important to ensure the search freedom to operate search. So the second question, as a practitioner, how is the market for many more to join your business? Do you also have to encounter situation as costly lessons being in consultancy? Is the market for many more to join your business? Which business you're asking, like IP consultation business? Okay. So, see, there are many Indian patent agents and many IP practitioners in India. So, the thing is that if you're good in a technical background, if you can defend your patent application more easily. Like I have a background of mechanical engineering, and because of robotics, it was an interdisciplinary branch. So I have a background of CS also. I have done some CS courses, some coding for my robots, and electronic courses I have done, and some electronics and electrical both courses I have done. So I have an idea about all 3-4 branches, and AI machine learning also. So in that case, like I'm getting a patent application from the diverse background, like electronics, mechanical, and some other background. So if a person who is only qualified in certain branch of engineering, he can only file a patent for that stream only because he will be good in that stream. But if you have a good technical background, you will be you are different from your competitors, so you will attract the people, you will attract different clients, and that's why they will come to you. So it only depends upon how you treat and how you draft your application, so that matters. And also the grant of patent also matters a lot. Then the other question. Okay, Tanuja Sharma. So you want to ask any question, Tanuja?
I think, ma'am, that is not a question.
Okay. She has raised hand.
Maybe by mistakenly, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
So if there is no questions, then I think we can proceed with the concluding formalities.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, as we come to the conclusion of this insightful and engaging session, it's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of the organizers and all attendees. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Aparna Pandharkar ma'am for sharing valuable insights, expertise, and thought-provoking perspectives. Ma'am, your contribution have truly increased our understanding of entrepreneurship and IPR, especially importance of IPR and startups, and examples of startups leveraging IP, and have given us much reflect upon, ma'am. And a special thanks to our organizing team and everyone working behind the scenes to ensure smooth execution of this 7-day online faculty development program. And to our audience, thank you for your participation. Once again, thank you all for being part of this session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Nirmal. And so
Thank you, ma'am. And very soon I may also consult you for filing a patent. Actually, Dharmendra sir might be have been discussing with you.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for taking
Thank
time
you so
for us.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
So participants, let us meet together tomorrow again from 11 a.m. Till then, have a good day ahead. Thank you.